Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in. I just want to walk you through some of our new plumbing fixture detection. So as you may be aware, TaksoAi was started a few years ago. We focus on mechanical takeoff. We're working very closely with ATS as well. What we focus on is quantity counts. Right now, we're able to get all of the HVAC duct lengths, anything related to duct. We're able to get any of the valves, fittings, etc. for piping, and we're also able to get any valve fitting, etc. for plumbing, as well as plumbing fixtures. That's what I'm going to focus on today is the plumbing fixtures. So as I'd mentioned, we're all AWS. You can upload your drawing here. You can get it at home. You can get it at work. You can get it on the couch. All you need is a web browser and a mouse. Coming to our demo here, you can see this is a light plumbing demo, and this is what we're going to be looking at today. There's a few pieces of information before we get started. One thing we need to know is the equip settings. So we're able to find lavatories, water closets, VAVs, any pieces of equipment with a tag. We're able to find. You can put them right here and search for them. We also need to know your floor to floor and ceiling height as well as your scale. We're going to take things off on scale. So any lengths that you are adding or getting back are going to be to scale and going to go to your final roll up. Finally, we want to come to what AI modules you care about. In this case, we're going to be looking at plumbing and HVAC and plumbing and equipment. All you need to do is drag and drop your PDF drawing right here. You can drop a full set. We'll split it up for you. Pick which drawings you want to run. All we need is a regular bare PDF, nothing fancy, nothing crazy. Here's an example of our output. So as you saw before, this took about 7 minutes to run, and here we're going to go through it. So the first thing I want to point out before we dive a little deeper is our goal has always been to not replace the estimator. Our goal is to think of it like a co-pilot. Our goal is to streamline your takeoff process. Even if we could get your estimate or your takeoff perfect, which I'm not saying we can, you guys wouldn't trust us because there's just simply too much risk. You can be too high and not get a job, or you can be too low and lose money in a job, both of which are things are very, very bad. In that line, we've built this pretty solid review process. So as you can see, we've come here, we've taken off your toilets, your sinks. We're able to find your pipe ups. We're able to find we're able to identify your lavatories and water closets. In this drawing, we don't have any valves and things, but we would be able to find those as well. So in line with not wanting to replace the estimator, the first thing we want to look at is what we've called is inverse filtering. What this does right here, when we click that button, what we actually do is remove what we found so you can very quickly see anything we've missed. I'm going to show you again over here, same idea. We can also filter. We can go to our plumbing fittings and we can look for example, toilets. There we go. As you can see, we filtered our toilets. Click this, we can remove any toilets we've missed. I'm going to delete one for argument's sake. In the event that we've missed something, then what you're coming in for is basically what is a traditional on-screen takeoff. Come up here, come to our plumbing items, click on toilet. You can give it a product code if you want, type 1 for example. Come here, click apply and add. That means that toilet's been added. We're going to bring that over to your full count. As I'd mentioned, right now we're working very hard on being able to measure our pipe lengths, but right now we can't do that right out of the box. However, we have built in full functionality exactly like an on-screen takeoff. You can come up here, we can go domestic cold water, for example, pick our size, 1.5 inches, click and add. Click and add, exactly like an on-screen takeoff. If you hold control, we're going to actually be able to trace this. We're going to add in an elbow wherever you need it as well. As I'd mentioned, everything is to scale. When you grab this, we're going to go from 15 feet, pull it over here. We're going to be at 30 feet. So what we're going to do is this allows you to get a full takeoff just in our tool. Finally, I want to talk about the equipment. As I've mentioned, we're going to find your lavatories and water closets. These are come out in orange. You can add any piece of equipment you want in the exact same way. Click and add as well. So once the users come through, added anything we've missed, as well as corrected anything we found, the last thing they want to look at is the review fittings button. This review fitting panel, as we come up here, allows us to see all of our plumbing equipment. And very quickly, we can say, hey, we've got a thumbnail here. That's going to pull that thumbnail. So you can very quickly say, hey, is that a toilet or not? If it isn't, click on that. It gets removed. And you can come right here, zoom around the drawing, see every toilet we found. What we're going for is we want the user to fully confirm every single thing. In order to do that, you can come here. When you've looked at anything, you can click confirm all. That's going to turn it green. You can also add any specific pieces of information is missed on a bulk in the bulkability well. We can change both these to type 1. Click apply, click confirm. Those are now green. When we come to review fittings, you're going to see that this check mark means a user's confirmed it. So now you know, I've looked at this toilet, I'm confident in what it is, and I know that I've got full faith in my estimate. If you've missed one, for example, simply come over here. We can add a type 1. We can use it, confirm it right from here, very quickly allowing you to jump around in the estimate and confirm everything. Finally, come to your takeoff summary. We can export it in a few different ways. We're going to look at the single column right now on the page. Come up here, and now we've got a full Excel export of everything we found, of all the different toilets, sinks, etc. And that's going to give you your full quantity counts. Thank you very much for your time.